The scorching Chilean sun beat down relentlessly on the weathered rocks of the Atacama Desert, where a team of paleontologists worked meticulously in the shadows of the towering Andes Mountains. On this seemingly ordinary morning in 2023, Dr. Elena Rodriguez's brush gently swept away millions of years of sediment, revealing something that would challenge everything scientists thought they knew about marine evolution. The first glimpse of fossilized bone emerged from the ancient seabed, now lifted 15,000 feet above sea level, by the inexorable force of plate tectonics. What made this discovery particularly extraordinary wasn't just its location in what was once an ancient ocean, but its unprecedented size and peculiar features that defied conventional scientific understanding. As the excavation progressed, the team uncovered more of what appeared to be the remains of a marine predator of staggering proportions. Initial measurements suggested a creature that would have dwarfed even the largest known megalodon, with unique anatomical features that seemed to combine characteristics from different evolutionary lineages. The fossilized skull alone measured over 12 feet in length, adorned with teeth that showed sophisticated serration patterns never before documented in Jurassic marine reptiles. This wasn't just another large predator, it was something entirely new to science. The discovery raised immediate questions that would haunt the scientific community. How could such a massive predator have remained hidden in the geological record for so long? What did its existence mean for our understanding of marine ecosystem development during the Jurassic period? And perhaps most intriguingly, what forces drove this apex predator to extinction? The answer to these questions would require delving deep into the Earth's history, examining not just the fossil itself, but the entire world in which this creature lived and died. Dr. Rodriguez and her team worked tirelessly as the sun tracked across the sky, carefully documenting every aspect of their find. The fossilized remains told a story of an animal that possessed advanced hunting capabilities that shouldn't have evolved for millions of years to come. Its brain case suggested enhanced sensory organs, while its vertebral structure indicated swimming capabilities that would have made it one of the most efficient predators ever to roam the ancient seas. This wasn't just a new species. It was a window into an unknown chapter of Earth's history. As news of the discovery spread through the scientific community, researchers began to realize that this find might represent more than just a new species. It could potentially rewrite our understanding of predator evolution, marine ecosystems, and the very timeline of life's development in Earth's oceans. The location of the fossil, high in the Andes Mountains, also raised intriguing questions about the dramatic geological forces that had lifted these ancient seabeds from the ocean floor to their current elevation, preserving this remarkable specimen for millions of years. The implications of this discovery extended far beyond paleontology. What other secrets might be hidden in the folds of the Andes Mountains? How many other unprecedented creatures might have ruled the ancient seas, their remains still waiting to be discovered? And what could this creature tell us about the future of our own oceans and the evolution of marine life? As the first day of excavation drew to a close, one thing became clear. This was just the beginning of a scientific journey that would challenge our understanding of life's history on Earth. The detailed analysis of the Chilean fossil began to paint a picture of a Jurassic ocean far more complex and dynamic than previously imagined. The creature, temporarily dubbed Titanomaximus chilensis by the research team, existed in a marine ecosystem approximately 150 million years ago, during a time when the supercontinent Pangaea was still in the process of breaking apart. This was a world where the oceans teemed with life forms both familiar and alien to modern eyes, where every cubic meter of water held the potential for both life and death. The most striking feature of Titanomaximus was its advanced sensory system, preserved in remarkable detail within the fossilized skull. Complex channels and nerve pathways suggested the presence of electroreceptive organs similar to those found in modern sharks, but far more sophisticated. These structures would have allowed the creature to detect the smallest electrical impulses generated by potential prey from considerable distances, making it an incredibly efficient hunter. But how had such advanced features evolved so early in the timeline of marine predator development? Laboratory analysis revealed even more surprising details. The creature's bone structure showed signs of endothermy, warm-bloodedness, at a time when most marine reptiles were thought to be completely ectothermic. This adaptation would have given Titanomaximus a significant advantage over its contemporaries, allowing it to maintain high activity levels and hunt in both warm surface waters and cooler depths. The evidence suggested a metabolic system more advanced than any other known marine predator of its time, raising questions about the conventional understanding of evolutionary timelines. The creature's size presented another puzzle for researchers to solve. Conservative estimates placed Titanomaximus at approximately 60 feet in length, making it significantly larger than any other known predator from the Jurassic period. Such dimensions would have required a sophisticated cardiovascular system and highly efficient swimming mechanics. The fossilized vertebrae showed evidence of powerful muscle attachments and specialized fluid dynamics that would have allowed this massive predator to move through the water with remarkable speed and agility, despite its enormous size. Detailed examination of the skull revealed a brain case that suggested cognitive capabilities far beyond what would be expected for a Jurassic marine predator. The neural structures indicated the potential for complex hunting strategies, and possibly even social behavior, characteristics typically associated with much later evolutionary developments. This raised profound questions about the development of intelligence in marine predators and the potential for complex behavior patterns in prehistoric oceans. The geological context of the fossil added another layer of complexity to the research. The sedimentary layers surrounding Titanomaximus contained a wealth of information about the ancient marine environment, including evidence of dramatic climate fluctuations and changes in ocean chemistry. What forces had shaped this creature's evolution, and what could its existence tell us about the resilience of life in the face of environmental change? These questions became increasingly relevant as scientists considered the implications for modern marine ecosystems facing similar challenges. As researchers continued their analysis, they began to recognize patterns that suggested Titanomaximus wasn't just a successful predator. It was a revolutionary adaptation to life in the ancient seas. Its combination of advanced features, massive size, and sophisticated hunting abilities painted a picture of an apex predator that had pushed the boundaries of what was thought possible in Jurassic marine life. But what had driven the evolution of such an extraordinary creature, and what forces had ultimately led to its extinction? The publication of the initial findings about Titanomaximus in the prestigious journal Nature ignited a firestorm of debate within the scientific community. The controversial nature of the discovery sparked intense discussions at conferences and research institutions worldwide, as experts grappled with data that challenged fundamental assumptions about marine predator evolution. Dr. Sarah Chen, from Stanford University, led a vocal group of skeptics who questioned the interpretation of the fossil evidence, suggesting that the remarkable features might be the result of taphonomic distortion or a composite of multiple specimens. The controversy deepened when Dr. Marcus Thompson of the British Natural History Museum presented a detailed analysis of predation marks found on other marine fossils from the same time period. These marks matched the unusual dentition pattern of Titanomaximus perfectly, providing compelling evidence that this creature had indeed been an active predator in Jurassic seas. The bite force calculations derived from the jaw structure and tooth morphology suggested that Titanomaximus could exert pressure exceeding 50,000 pounds per square inch, nearly 3 times greater than the estimated bite force of a Tyrannosaurus rex. A turning point in the debate came when a team of researchers from the University of Tokyo, led by Dr. Hiroshi Yamamoto, employed advanced scanning techniques to examine the internal structure of the fossil. The 3-dimensional reconstructions revealed an unprecedented level of preservation, including soft tissue impressions that provided crucial insights into the creature's physiology. The evidence pointed to a sophisticated circulatory system that could maintain elevated body temperatures, challenging the traditional view that such adaptations didn't evolve until much later in marine predator lineages. The scientific community was forced to confront an uncomfortable reality. Their understanding of evolutionary timelines might need significant revision. The presence of advanced features in Titanomaximus suggested that complex adaptations could have evolved much earlier than previously thought. raising questions about the drivers of evolutionary innovation in marine ecosystems. What environmental pressures had led to the development of such sophisticated hunting adaptations? And why had these features apparently disappeared from the fossil record for millions of years before re-emerging in more recent species? Further analysis of the geological context provided additional surprises. The sedimentary layers containing the Titanomaximus fossil showed evidence of rapid environmental changes, including shifts in ocean temperature and chemistry that would have posed significant challenges to marine life. Yet somehow, this massive predator had not only survived but thrived during these periods of instability. This resilience suggested adaptation capabilities that went far beyond what researchers had believed possible for Jurassic marine reptiles. The debate took an unexpected turn when Dr. Elena Rodriguez's team discovered trace elements in the fossil that indicated regular vertical migrations through the water column. This behavior, more commonly associated with modern deep-diving whales and large sharks, suggested that Titanomaximus could have been an ecological connector between surface and deep water environments. Such behavior would have had profound implications for nutrient cycling and energy flow in ancient marine ecosystems, forcing a reconsideration of how these systems functioned. As research continued, the evidence mounted that Titanomaximus represented more than just a new species. It was a window into an unknown chapter of marine evolution. But with each new discovery came more questions. How had this creature's advanced features evolved so early? What was its role in shaping marine ecosystems? And what could its existence tell us about the potential for evolutionary innovation in times of environmental stress? The answers to these questions would require researchers to challenge their preconceptions and consider new possibilities about the development of life in Earth's ancient oceans. The reconstruction of Titanomaximus's hunting behavior and lifestyle emerged through painstaking analysis of both the creature itself and the ecosystem it dominated. The fossilized remains revealed a predator measuring precisely 63 feet in length, with a skull spanning 14 feet and jaws capable of opening to an angle of 75 degrees. Its vertebral column contained 132 individual vertebrae, each specially adapted for explosive acceleration and rapid directional changes. The creature's estimated weight of 72,000 pounds made it the largest known predator of its time, dwarfing even the mighty Liopleurodon. Advanced computer modeling of the creature's musculature, based on distinctive attachment points preserved in the fossilized bones, indicated swimming capabilities that would have made Titanomaximus virtually unstoppable in its marine domain. Its specialized vertebral structure allowed for sinuous eel-like movements that, despite the animal's massive size, could generate burst speeds estimated at 47 miles per hour. The hydrodynamic skull shape, with its distinctive grooves and channels, suggested adaptations for reducing water resistance while maintaining sensory acuity at high speeds. The hunting strategy of Titanomaximus, reconstructed through analysis of prey fossils and tooth marks, painted a picture of a sophisticated predator that employed multiple hunting techniques. Its primary hunting method likely involved detecting prey through its advanced electroreceptive organs, which could sense the minute electrical fields generated by other marine creatures from distances of up to 300 feet. The predator would then use its superior speed and maneuverability to ambush its victims, often approaching from below where its darker dorsal coloration, indicated by preserved pigment cells, would have provided camouflage against the deep water. Evidence of predation was found in numerous fossils from the same period, showing that Titanomaximus fed on a variety of large marine reptiles, including plesiosaurs, ichthyosaurs, and even other pliosaurs. The most dramatic evidence came from a fossilized plesiosaur, measuring 32 feet in length, which bore distinctive bite marks matching Titanomaximus's dental pattern. The spacing and depth of these marks allowed researchers to reconstruct the attack sequence, suggesting a precise killing technique that targeted the prey's vertebral column to immobilize it quickly. The creature's sensory capabilities extended far beyond electroreception. Detailed examination of the brain case revealed enlarged optic lobes suggesting excellent vision, while the structure of the inner ear indicated a sophisticated ability to detect low-frequency sounds underwater. These adaptations, combined with its electroreceptive abilities, would have made Titanomaximus an extremely effective hunter in both clear and murky waters and at varying depths throughout the water column. Perhaps most intriguingly, evidence suggested that Titanomaximus might have exhibited complex hunting behaviors typically associated with modern marine mammals. Patterns of wear on the teeth and jaws indicated that it could have employed cooperative hunting strategies, potentially coordinating attacks with others of its kind. This hypothesis was supported by the discovery of multiple Titanomaximus specimens in relatively close proximity, suggesting these creatures might have formed hunting groups to take down particularly large or dangerous prey. The biomechanical analysis of Titanomaximus's jaw structure revealed a bite force measuring 54,000 pounds per square inch, delivered through 248 serrated teeth, each measuring up to 12 inches in length. The teeth showed specialized serration patterns that differed between the front and back of the jaw, suggesting different functions for gripping and slicing prey. This combination of features made Titanomaximus's bite the most powerful of any known creature in Earth's history, capable of easily crushing through the thickest bones of its contemporary prey species. Trace element analysis of the fossilized bones provided insights into the creature's diving capabilities, suggesting it could reach depths of up to 3,000 feet. This remarkable diving ability would have given Titanomaximus access to deep water prey communities, making it one of the few predators capable of exploiting both surface and deep water hunting grounds. The ability to move between these different depths would have required sophisticated physiological adaptations for dealing with pressure changes and oxygen management, features previously thought to have evolved much later in marine predator lineages. The discovery of partially digested prey remains associated with Titanomaximus fossils allowed researchers to reconstruct its feeding ecology in unprecedented detail. The evidence suggested that a single adult Titanomaximus would have required approximately 6,000 pounds of prey per week to sustain its massive size and elevated metabolism. This enormous caloric requirement would have made it a significant force in shaping the structure and dynamics of Jurassic marine ecosystems, influencing everything from prey population sizes to the evolution of defensive adaptations in contemporary species. The discovery and analysis of Titanomaximus forced the scientific community to fundamentally reevaluate their understanding of marine predator evolution and prehistoric ocean ecosystems. The existence of such an advanced creature 150 million years ago challenged long-held assumptions about the timing and progression of key evolutionary adaptations. The implications extended far beyond paleontology, touching upon fields ranging from evolutionary biology to modern marine conservation and raising profound questions about life's capacity for innovation under environmental pressure. One of the most significant implications came from the creature's sophisticated array of hunting adaptations. The presence of advanced features such as enhanced electroreception, complex social behavior, and endothermy in a Jurassic marine reptile suggested that these characteristics could have evolved independently multiple times throughout Earth's history. This finding challenged the linear progressive model of evolution, indicating that complex adaptations might emerge whenever environmental conditions and selective pressures aligned appropriately, regardless of the time period. The geological context of the Titanomaximus discovery provided crucial insights into ancient climate change and its effects on marine life. The sedimentary layers surrounding the fossil contained evidence of significant environmental fluctuations, including rapid changes in ocean temperature and chemistry. The fact that Titanomaximus not only survived but thrived during these periods of instability suggested a remarkable degree of adaptive capability. This revelation holds particular relevance for understanding how modern marine species might respond to contemporary climate change and ocean acidification. Questions about Titanomaximus's extinction became increasingly pertinent as researchers considered its implications for modern ocean ecosystems. What could cause the disappearance of such a seemingly invincible predator? Analysis of younger sedimentary layers revealed a gradual decline in marine biodiversity leading up to the species' extinction, suggesting that even apex predators are vulnerable to ecosystem-wide changes. This understanding carries important lessons for modern conservation efforts, highlighting the interconnected nature of marine ecosystems and the potential for cascading effects when key species are lost. The discovery raised intriguing questions. about potential undiscovered species in modern oceans. If a creature as remarkable as Titanomaximus could remain hidden in the fossil record for so long, what other extraordinary species might still await discovery in the depths of today's seas? This question has spurred increased interest in deep ocean exploration and the investigation of remote marine environments, leading to renewed efforts to document and understand modern marine biodiversity before it's potentially lost to environmental change. Perhaps most profoundly, the Titanomaximus discovery challenged the scientific community's confidence in its understanding of life's history on Earth. The existence of this highly advanced predator in the Jurassic period suggested that there might be many other examples of sophisticated creatures that evolved and went extinct without leaving traces in the fossil record. This realization has led to increased humility in paleontological reconstructions and a greater appreciation for the potential complexity of ancient ecosystems. The study of Titanomaximus continues to generate new questions and avenues for research. Could there be other specimens waiting to be discovered in the Andes Mountains? What role did this apex predator play in driving the evolution of other marine species? How did its presence influence the development of marine ecosystems throughout the Jurassic period? These questions remind us that each scientific discovery, while providing some answers, often reveals how much we still have to learn about Earth's ancient past. As researchers continue to analyze the Titanomaximus fossils and search for additional specimens, the significance of this discovery only grows. It stands as a testament to the remarkable diversity of life that has existed on our planet and serves as a humbling reminder of how much of Earth's history remains unknown. The legacy of Titanomaximus extends beyond its role as a prehistoric predator. It has become a symbol of the endless capacity of scientific discovery to challenge our understanding and inspire new questions about the history of life on Earth. In the end, the story of Titanomaximus reminds us that the greatest scientific discoveries are those that not only answer existing questions, but also open new horizons of inquiry. As we face unprecedented changes in our modern oceans, the lessons learned from this ancient predator may prove invaluable in understanding how marine life adapts and evolves in response to environmental challenges. The mystery of Titanomaximus continues to captivate scientists and the public alike, serving as a powerful reminder that the greatest discoveries in natural history often come when we least expect them, forcing us to reimagine our understanding of life's endless possibilities.